And welcome back, everyone, to Overtime. As we teased earlier, we have a special guest here on the interview couch, and he is none other than Jason Connor, the athletic director at Mississippi Delta Community College in Moorhead. We appreciate you, Coach Connor, as I've always referred to him over the past number of years, of joining us here on Overtime.
I'm thankful to be here, and Stephen, you're an incredible anchor. You're an incredible sports person. The Delta's fortunate to have you, and I'm thankful to be here with you.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the kind words, Coach. When it's time for me to renegotiate my contract, I may get you to represent me. If that's
I will
okay.
do it in a heartbeat, my friend.
But again, we appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule, a schedule I know you have so much going on right now. A big event, which we will touch on in just a moment, that's coming up very soon, and also football right now in the midst of it. But as athletic director, you're now beginning year number 3, if I'm not mistaken, 3 since 2021.
Right.
So year number 3 as athletic director at Mississippi Delta. And even in that short period of time, we've seen a shift in athletics as a whole in terms of, as we mentioned even before we started here on the couch, about budget crunches right now.
Right.
How is your athletic department dealing with the financial hurdles that you have to try to overcome and trying to grow your program at the same time?
Well, this event that we're going to talk about a little later is a help, certainly. The event that we have in the spring, the Hall of Fame banquet, is important, and we're hoping that will continue to help. And where it used to be maybe a drain, it can be a financial assistance. Each coach, certainly you kind of communicated budget crunches. It's true. Not only our country, our state, our region, our Delta, we're certainly behind the 8 ball a little bit. You've got to kind of have to have that positive mindset going into it and fighting that fight. So yeah, we understand the lay of the land. Takes a little while to figure that out, but our coaches are, and they're doing good. And but I'm praying every day for an Oprah Winfrey or a Shaquille O'Neal to come and drop about $10 million on us.
Yeah, and I know that's important too with alumni and boosters. Is that something that has been more of a concerted effort to try to reach out, or do you just pretty much rely more on some of the strategies that you touched on just a few minutes ago?
We do. Time, going back to this very busy, athletics is busy. I mean, it's organized chaos, and it is from one thing to the next. And, one moment you're kind of playing sports information director, and the next moment you're playing athletic director, and the next moment you're playing counselor and psychologist. And, like many people throughout the Delta, we're a little understaffed. We've got to demand more. We're getting it done. It just might take a little longer to get it done. Doing it with a great attitude and making sure our kids are safe. And I think that's what's important. And then just continuing to put forth a great effort and hope that in time that we will hit a big payday and be able to have a new football stadium that's desperately needed, and lights on baseball and softball that's needed, and just the every annual, day-to-day, year-to-year needs.
Well, I tell you what, Coach Connor, we're going to take our first break of this interview portion, but we'll return. We're going to touch on that big event that's coming up here in just a few more weeks from now that will help in terms of building on to your athletic budget. We'll be right back with much more. Jason Connor here on your Overtime.